Coming to you live on my walk run in the drizzle. It's not raining much right now. It's starting to pick up just a little bit. Oh my goodness, my husband doesn't even recognize me being out in the rain. I had my rain jacket on when I started because it was a little bit more rainy when I started this morning. And it's starting to pick up a little bit more right now. I've been taking turns jogging and walking for the last 2 miles. I'm gonna try to get all 10,000 steps in before I get ready for work, but we'll see what the weather does. I'm kind of staying within a half mile of the house because I did see some lightning, and I'm not good at checking the radar, so I don't know how to read that just right so that I can see how close the lightning is. My husband's really good at it, but the sky's a little lighter down this way, and I haven't seen any lightning down this way, so I'm keeping the majority of my walk run down where I haven't seen lightning. But you can see it's starting to rain a little bit more on my hat, so I'm gonna turn around and go back a little closer to the house. But the sky's darker back towards the house. I just wanted to come to y'all this morning and tell you that no matter what, if you're determined, you can get your movement in. I used to tell myself on rainy days, oh, I can't walk now because I don't have a treadmill. Because I know me, I will not walk on the treadmill. I had a treadmill for a couple years ago. Didn't walk on the treadmill. I had a gym membership for years. Not good about going to the gym. And not good about walking on the treadmill for very long at the gym. So I know me. This is what I can commit to. So here I am. The rain actually feels good. I don't like it when it's raining hard. That's why I'm on a loop back to the house right now. But guys, be honest with yourself. The keys to weight loss and weight management is 10,000 steps or more a day. There's just something magic about that number for whatever reason. That's roughly 5 miles. That's roughly probably hour and a half or less of movement. You don't have to do it all at once. I like to do it just to make sure I got it done, because when I get done exercising, I'm going to get ready for work. I'm going to work. Then a couple of my sweet little grandbabies are going to be over, and I'm going to hang out with them for a couple hours. And then by then, with getting up at 5, I'm usually ready to wind down a little bit. So if the weather's nice, Glenn and I'll probably come out, walk a couple miles. But if it's not, probably not going to happen. Y'all probably noticing I rub myself raw here. My doggone running vest. Always make sure your equipment is fitted to you when you leave the house. I was in a hurry because I was goofing off. Didn't get my coffee drank very fast on Saturday. And I didn't refit my vest to me. I didn't tighten it up. And it come back and it rubbed me till it rubbed the hide off my neck and right here. Always take a couple minutes and readjust your gear. I just got hit in the face with a tree, but my fault. And I want to tell you a big victory and win for me last night. I know if you've watched a couple of my videos, I talked about I have a love-hate relationship with food. Mainly chips. Chips and salsa is probably still one of my biggest addictions. So I try to limit my exposure to that. But I'm a fan of all things chips and dips. Love dips, love sauces, love flavor. Well, I had a life group meeting last night, and one of my ladies brought over one of my favorite dips. Oh my goodness. I'm like, I don't even want to be in the room with this thing. All right, before bed, when you're eating because you're tired and not because you're hungry, I went and I measured out a serving of chips and had eaten one or two with the dip before I started to measure the dip. Bad girl. No, seriously, not a bad girl. The old me would say, bad girl, you might as well just eat them, you've ruined it already. Nope, because I've listened to Brain Powered Weight Loss a million times. I know that I don't have to keep eating those chips. That I'm not bad just because I wanted the chips. It's kind of a habit, kind of something I like. After eating the second or third chip, probably after eating the second chip, I realized, you know what? These are okay, but I'm really not hungry and I don't think I want them. So, had to make sure that I was committed to that decision. I ate the third chip and I said, nope, seriously, chips are going back in the bag. My husband's like looking at me like, what are you doing? I said, I don't think I want them. He looked at me again like, alien abduction? I don't get this. You're not eating chips and dip? I'm like, I don't think I want them. So y'all, that was a humongous victory for me. Huge victory. I've just realized I love really flavorful, tasty, good, whole food. And I was full. I had actually overeaten on my calories because it was, there's not a lot of days you can eat a grilled burger and sides and not go a few calories over. So I was a few calories over already. And I wasn't feeling bad about that. I had planned that this was most likely going to happen. So the next couple of days, I'm not going to go into a calorie deficit too much, maybe 100 calories a day. I'm not going to deprive myself because that will in turn lead to overeating and not serve me. So I'll just knock off a little bit of calories each day, and I'm not going to over exercise like I used to want to do, because I'm not cutting back on my food. I'm telling you, something's got to go. It's going to be some more exercise normally. But truth of the matter is, I'm winning victories every day. I'm a year since I met my original goal. A couple of days ago, I was a year since I'd met my original goal, and then I lost like 5 or 10 extra pounds after that. And I like that weight for running, so I like to stay at the leaner weight, which requires a little bit more work from me. It requires me really watching my calories and definitely making sure I get my movement in. But I'm a runner now, and I run races and stuff, so that's a hobby I love. So I love to stay at this weight. I don't do this to be obsessed. I'm not trying to look a certain way with it, because actually, the 5 or 10 extra pounds, that was more pinup girl and less runner look. But, I like me. So I'm gonna take care of me and nourish me, and chips and dip are not healthy for this body that I'm using to run and exercise and try to motivate others. So when I want a couple of chips, I'll have 1 or 2 to taste. Like Eliza said, if you can have 1 or 2 bites and stop and either throw it away or put it up, then that's good. That you don't need more than a bite or 2 to satisfy the desire to have that food. And no joke, it happened. So I just wanted to bring to you a win this morning, the win of walking in the rain. Luckily, it's just sprinkling, y'all, so it's not the end of the world. And the lightning has stopped right here, so I'm super happy because I was watching it pretty close because I was going to be back up on the porch running. I hope y'all have a great day. Hope it's wonderful for you. Hope you're not getting drowned like we are here in Florida. Love y'all. Bye-bye.